Hey, how's it going, people out there on YouTube? It is the Hoff here, and today we have the Elgato key light. So what this is going to be is an essential item for streamers. One of two things: if you're a streamer and you don't have really good lighting in your room, this will, you project it onto yourself to give you the best light possible, and I will go ahead and do a setup later showing you where I'm going to put this one if you can only get one, and then I will basically talk about where to place them should you get two, and that's going to be shown on the back here of the box. The other thing this is great for is if you are someone that is currently working from home. So if you are teleworking, as it's called, and you got to have great video quality and you want the best of the best, you're going to want to make sure that your lighting is pristine. In order to do that, you would want to pick up something like this. This version from Elgato, being the key light, clamps to your desk and allows you to have adjustability, and it offers a great brightness of maximum 2800 lumens, which is fully adjustable, and we will go over that. Its color ranges go from 2900 to 7000K, which is, as you know, adjustable in that range. Power consumption is up to 45 watts. Its size is 350 by 250 by 35 millimeters, or should you want to know in inches, it's 13.78 by 9.84 by 1.3 inches. It weighs 1,250 grams or 2.75 pounds. And then it uses Wi-Fi standard, and it is on the 2.4 gigahertz network, should that matter. And it supports Wi-Fi B, G, and N for the 802.11. So if you have wireless N, then you are great. Wireless AC and wireless AX are backwards compatible to support the wireless N, G, and B. It does support encryption, so it does WPA2 plus AES and WPA plus TKIP/AES. So I would recommend using the WPA2 plus AES. But it does support encryption, which is nice. And then for system requirements, it prefers that you have a Wi-Fi enabled PC and an iOS device for a Mac, or Android device PC. And we will go over some of the options for the pairing, and it works with Windows 10, and it says 64-bit, which I don't know anyone that's running Windows 10 in 32-bit. And then for Mac OS, it is version 10.14 and iOS 12.1, and then Android 6.0 or newer for all of those. And here is the front. It does say it is a minimum of 22 inches or 55 centimeters from the clamp all the way to the bottom of the light, and then it is the maximum of 125 centimeters or 49 inches for the maximum. And then just to give you an idea of the back, that is what we have there. And I read off most of that, so there's no need to keep showing a whole bunch of that. You can pause the video, zoom in if need be, but I don't want to sit here and create too long of a video for you guys. Let's get right into the meat and potatoes of it all. There we go. And flip it as that is the top. And as you'll see here, we have the box that we no longer need. And what I like about this is, instead of giving you a book of instructions, they put it all here. So you don't need to have, let me go ahead and get the cat out the way for a second. We have one cat here in case you're wondering. We have three, but this is Karma. How you doing, Karma? Karma came to say hi. It is a boy cat. We have 3 boy cats in the house currently. But yes, so you get your information here on setup and use. So I will be going over that in just a little bit, but it does state about installing the software, and then the next step is switching on your key light, which will take 15 seconds for it to boot up. And then you're gonna wanna use the control center software to control your key light, which generally recommended for 2, but we'll go over that in a little bit. And I mean, as you see on the box here, he has 2 right there. So 1 on each side, basically 1 behind each monitor angled toward you. The monitors are angled toward you for running a dual monitor setup, or in the same location on the sides of the outer monitors. And then you have your center monitor, which won't have a light, but that's all you should need. So if you want to support my channel, support this lovely stuff here, then by all means, there are plenty of links down below for Amazon affiliate accounts to where you can buy this, which helps support the channel and me. And there is donations should you choose to, but I'm not asking, and I encourage everyone to use your money for yourself wisely. Okay, so what we get in the box here. So they opted to send every single power source here for all the different countries. So for me, I live in the US, so we have the US one I will be utilizing. I'm not sure which country this one is, but I know this one will work over in certain European countries such as Germany and Italy. This one should work in. I'm not sure if this is the UK or not, but I know one of these will be the UK. So that is nice. They included all, especially for me, military. Should I happen to PCS, then I will need the one if I go overseas, which will be nice to have, knowing that it supports 120. It supports the input of 100 to 240, so you have that option of utilizing either or. So put it inside and it clips in, and then should you need to change it, you just push in and twist. So you just put it into the side there and lock it in like that, and you are good to go. The power cord is pretty lengthy, so let's just twist this out so I can give you a general idea on power cord length versus my wingspan, and it goes longer than my wingspan. So I mean, I am all the way out and it is longer than I can hold for wingspan. It is a good 1.5 feet maybe, or longer than my wingspan. I mean, that's not even fully stretched out. So you get a nice lengthy power cord that should hopefully reach to where you need to place it. Here we have the unit itself. Now, the best thing about this is when you're using it, if you're a streamer, you're gonna wanna have this, especially when you're running a green screen, which they're on back order from the place I ordered from, and I'm waiting on the Elgato green screen that you can just pull up, and I will be doing a review on that, and also seeing how well one of these works versus the green screen, and then maybe get another one in to show the difference from one of these to 2 of these, if it should improve the green screen quality, which I believe it should. That's the whole purpose of having 2, is to improve your image quality of what you're producing on screen, and the better you brighten up your green screen, the better the effect will be. And then here we have the clamp itself, the Elgato logo. On the back of this, just in case I didn't show you guys, we have the switch. So you have a reset button that you can press all the way. If you leave it in the middle, it is off, and then it is on, placing it over there. And then you have the plug. So there's not much to the back. It is really thin right here, as you can see. And next, what I will do is I will pause the video here. I will set this up in my position that will be best for me at the moment that I believe. And then I will show you the brightness and everything of the controls after I download it. So let's just go ahead and pause the video and get into that. Okay, guys, we're back here, and I just wanted to show you where to go. So you're gonna go to elgato.com. This is the English site, gaming downloads. And then this is the latest version of Control Center. So they click, thank you for downloading. Yes, we want to run, install, next, accept. If you want to read through, but most people, they don't. Yeah, that's fine, install. And let's see how long the setup of the app takes. Publisher is from Corsair, the overall owner, corporation, company, whatever you want to call them, of Elgato. So we're gonna finish there, and now we have no accessories found. To accessory, click the button right there. Now it's going to search for new devices. So it's switched on that were previously connected. Maybe reset. So right now we're going to go through the main setup. So now that we have went ahead and did the switching on, click the plus icon that is found. So what I need to do is, it is switched on. I just need to make sure I have it plugged in so it can do its boot up function. So let me go ahead and plug it in so it can do the boot up function. And as you just seen, it is now plugged in, and it has brightened up the room. And wow, I think that may be a little too bright. So we may have to do some adjusting, but we found it, we connect, and we are going to pair it up with my Wi-Fi. So once you did your Wi-Fi, it will connect when you put your password in. But yeah, I mean, as you see, oh, it must be connecting and adjusting the light to make sure that it has full control of the Stream Deck. While it's doing that, we will minimize or get rid of that because we don't need to see that anymore. This can take up to 60 seconds. So it's pretty lengthy for some people. Now, for me, I'm going to tell you this. My webcam is not the greatest. It's a webcam that came from Western Governors University. So take this with a grain of salt. I will redo this portion when I get my Brio 4K. So when I get my Brio 4K, we will go over the adjusting, and you can see how well it looks with a much better webcam. And the Brio is 4K quality, and it's said to be a really nice webcam that streamers can use if you don't want to go out there and spend the money on a DSLR or a DSLR camera using something like Camlink. Those are what a lot of streamers use, and some use video cams, but a regular Logitech I think it's C920, C922, those work great, along with the Brio. Connection failed. Let's try again. Actually, let's see. Is interesting. Let's see. Quite odd. It says failed, but it's actually controlling it. So I'm not sure why it would say failed when it controls it, but let's go on the brighter end of the spectrum to the lower end of the spectrum. So and then let me go ahead and see if tilting it downward more. Ooh. And darken it up a bit. I think for right now, that works fine. And then let me see if I turn my overhead light on, if that affects any differently. So I think for me and my current settings, this will work perfectly fine. As you see, I have my microphone right here. The light is up there, and the light is directly in front of my seating position. Now, ideally, you want to put a light going over there and a light going over there, the way the box showed, so then you get the light shining on both angles from you to your back hitting the green screen. And the point is to not only make your tones, colors all the way they should be shown with the great lighting, but also to hit that green screen and light it up and not have shadows, which do not play well with a green screen. You want the green color effect for the green screen to work properly. But there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't want to make a huge long video, and I just wanted to get the key points out there and doing a quick setup. And for some reason, it says it failed, but it worked perfectly fine. I don't understand it. As you see, everything works great. And I can rename it, which I will eventually do later on when I get 2. And change the settings, and then I can turn it off and turn it on, which actually help brighten up my shirt. So thank you guys for watching. Should you want to support me, there are various links down below which can support me, including the one that is where to buy, which is an affiliate link. And please, by all means, check out my merchandise. Let me know with the link down below what you think of my merchandise. Should you want to buy something, I really appreciate it. And I hope that everything is going well with you guys. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notifications. You can turn them on. You can turn them for occasional, but it just lets you know when my stuff comes in and I'm able to make a video. It lets you know I was able to push out a video for you guys to enjoy. I will see you guys next time.